Hey, PNG. Traveling through. Acquired? No, I'm not saying it right. Hoping you're doing better. Yes. Tiki Lynn, hey. Kyra knows 144. Hey. Hey, Big Niecy. Hey, Ava J. Tiki Lynn, I'm not in pain. I'm not in that pain I was. No more. So that's a good thing. How do I feel? Today is just one of those. It's just a day of. I feel like everything is kind of like catching up. I feel like a emotional part. I feel it's weird. I'm hearing that it's normal, but it's weird. I'm nauseous. Have a little bit of nauseousness going on, but the mental part is like was strong today, and I don't know why. It's like I don't know why. I don't think I can go back is those days of being in pain and going back and forth to the hospital, and the amount of pain being, given all the morphine and the drugs that was being pumped in to try to keep my pain level down. Having all that and then going straight into a surgery, I think all that is now my body trying to process. And then I guess the eating part of it is I know it's gonna be different. I'm already experiencing it. It's different. Stuff that you can have, like already now, everything is just like it's not staying in long. I didn't ever think you'll have an emotional side after surgery. This is like just it's new. Yeah, that's pretty much how I feel. Like, yeah. Let's see. Thank you, Kyra. What's that? I'm sorry. I just saw a video on your answer to watch it to catch up. Thank you. Artwork. Thank you. Kyra knows. Cause of my pain. What was wrong? Traveling through. Tiki said I had mine taken out. I had 15 gallstones. Oh wow. Mine's by the time they took it, they used the term sludged in gallstones. Like as if it looked like it wanted to burst. It was just packed. And my thing is, I don't understand why that first surgeon didn't want to, I feel like he didn't want to help me, knowing, especially with him doing it for so long, knowing that it was a serious situation. How can he just not see that that was a big issue. Like it could have been so much worse if that thing would have burst. And you looking at days before I started going to the hospital, and then 4 days of going to the hospital. I'm talking about walking in the hospital, bent over. I think 1 or 2 times I was wheeled in, but I was just screaming and hollering. It was just so much pain. So they started with the morphine, and then I think something called Teradol or something. I was getting high pain meds at one time, you know, and he still didn't want to do surgery. He still wanted to send me home and just come up with whatever. I think that's like, that's just, it's just sad. But I'm thankful now. I try not to think about it. I'm just thankful that it was taken out and everything went smoothly. But I think just my body is just coming down from all those days, and then having to, because they did everything. One thing I know now, when they doing emergency surgery, they prepping you, and I mean, in my case, I had infection in the gallbladder, so it was so much meds, and then my potassium was low, and it was just, then you got the pain meds. I was getting morphine every like 4 hours, and it was just like everything going in my body at one time to try to prep me for surgery in a matter of 7 8 hours, because they got me in that next surgery was like, they came and got me for surgery like 8 something in the morning, 7 or 8 something in the morning. But when I woke up, it was 11 something. But they say the surgery only took an hour. So I'm just like, it was a lot. I have to keep telling myself. So I think that's why I'm feeling tired. Today I feel tired. And like I say, the mental part of it. Zane said, you had lots of trauma. I'm understanding that now. I said, no greasy foods. Yeah, I know. No greasy foods. And no fatty foods. Thank you, Akira. I hope I'm saying your name right. Do say I have a 4 to 5 centimeter hernia opening. I can punch it in and await surgery. Here, all operations is free. Oh wow! For now, like just all buying parts of our healthcare, so we here will be like Americans. Oh wow! Traveling through. I'm glad you found out what it was. Hey, my gardening channel. Thank you, honey. Oh, abdominal hernia. Did CT scan and all. I'm glad you found out what it was. Traveling through, and that it's free there. Yeah. Negligence. Thank you, Homesteader Rachel. I wish you good health and overall health. Thank you, Chris. You could have been. Never know. Regina, never know. Thank you. Thank you, Lisa. Always pray for the Lord. Yes, traveling through, because he denied me twice. It was he didn't, the first time he didn't even come down, and they end up sending me home. And then the second time when he was supposed to come down, but he tried to admit me the second time, he came down and pretty much told me I didn't need it. And he talked about the doctor that was making the call and sent me home And that doctor sent me home with some Zofran and told the surgeon that she'll be back because it's her gallbladder. Like they all knew. But when I came back that evening, that doctor, I guess he had enough. That surgeon was not on call, and he took it over. I mean, everything just happened fast from then. I didn't wait in no waiting room long. It was just like time they got vitals, got me in triage. He had CT scan, but this time it was the one with the dye because the first one I didn't have the dye. He had that already set up. When I tell you they took blood to check my kidney function, because you have to have that before you can do the CT scan with the dye. I'm telling you, they took blood. I maybe waited 15 minutes. It was like everything was rushed. They come and got me. It's like, she ready for a CT? I'm like, wait, my blood work came in that quick? Like, yeah. And got in there. Time they got through with that CT scan, that doctor had me in an ER room. Like, dang, like he was flowing, like flowing so quickly through. And then that's when they saw that the gallbladder had got worse in less than a matter of hours. And that's when he was like, you're gonna be admitted. This been his second attempt, but this time he's let me know it's sticking. Like there's a whole nother surgeon on thing. So by the time she got down, well, after they had started doing everything, pumping the antibiotics and all that stuff, by the time she came down, she looked at me and she said it's highly inflamed. I already knew it was an infection in it, and she's like, it has to come out now. I'm like, okay, well, let's do it. So I'm just thankful that that man was not there for the third day. But it's crazy how when I went on Sunday, another doctor sent me home telling me I had a stomach bug. Like, like really? And had I would have just paid attention, I'm like, this ain't no stomach bug. I don't have a stomach bug. This is not no stomach bug constantly. It's just a whole thing. So I think that's what it is. Everything just literally happened so fast Wednesday evening. But that doctor already knew I was gonna be back. He had already told him she coming back. Cause I had been there 4 days straight. Well, come back 4 different times. But he knew how bad they was getting because they was checking my white blood cells, and every time they checked, it was elevated even more. So they started doing a blood culture, I think, for them to tell where the infection was, and I guess it let them know it was the gallbladder. And that surgeon still did not, you know. So y'all, when y'all know something ain't right, y'all stay on them, okay? Just I'm telling you, stay on them. Keep going. Like I said in that video, keep going. Keep at them. If you know it ain't right, keep going. Cause I'm just thankful that thing did not burst inside of me. As many gallstones was in there, like, and it had got to the point where it was pressing against my intestines. That's why I kept telling them something ain't right. Cause y'all know I try to eat healthy as possible. I have my days, but I know that my I know my intestines wasn't doing what they were supposed to be doing. And I had told them each day was another day, so it got to, it was like 4 days. I'm like, something ain't right. How do I got a stomach bug and I ain't going to the bathroom. I'm throwing up freaking bowel. Like I'm throwing up bowel. Like, you know. So that's when they found out it was pressing against my intestines. It was just that big. Like it had gotten that big, like, and it was just getting bigger and bigger within hours. So I'm just thankful it didn't burst. Okay. So I guess that's one way to look at it. Even though I'm having the mental part of everything now, it's out. I'm not in pain. I'm not in that pain. That is a pain that I don't wish on nobody. I rather go through labor than to deal with that type of pain constantly. And it was non-stop. Non-stop. stop. Like nothing but the morphine and the medicine they was giving me was taken. But when that wore off and when it got to like 3 hours and 30 minutes, that pain, I started feeling that pain again. It was non-stop. And the only thing these surgeons and stuff they be talking about is when you eat something fatty, within like 20 minutes, that's when you will get that pain if it's your gallbladder. Not That's not the case for everybody. If it's inflamed and it's infected, it's past that. It ain't waiting on you to eat nothing fatty. It's it's constant at this moment. And he said he been doing this over 40 years. Well, I think it's about time to either go back to school for some more schooling, to see or do something because you've been doing this for 40 years and this doctor that's ain't even don't specialize in this was able to tell and look at a scan and say, hey, and make a call that you wouldn't even call. So you have to stay on there, man. Man, always pray the Lord seeing you the right hand. Exactly. Traveling through. I had mine taken out and everything I ate, I ended up in the bathroom, but it's so much better. I'm glad they found out what was wrong and got you better. Thank you, Ava J. I'm learning this a process already. As for any soreness, like this is the third day post op. So one of my issues, well, I can't say it's a real issue, is I'm having to sleep sitting up because when I try to lay on my left side, which is the side where no incisions are, it pulls from my from the incision in my navel. So trying to get rest is kind of hard because I want to lay on my side, but I don't want that pulling. The 3 incisions that's on this side, they are healing fine. The navel is healing fine. It's just I think the navel had to been where they pulled the gallbladder out of that incision. So that incision, of course, is bigger. So looking at the other ones, the gallbladder had to come out through the navel. So I think that's why I'm having more. I guess that's why it's more tender. There. Also, I want to take the time out too to thank everybody for your donations. I don't want to call out your names because people like to be private. But everybody that has sent me Cashapp, I appreciate it so much. You don't have to or anything like that, but people ask, so that's why I'm putting it up because I can't respond to everybody and just give out the same information constantly. But I will name won't say the full names, but let's see. Denise, thank you so much. Haywood, Tiffany, Patricia, Kendra, Denise again, Kadeen, Maria, and I'm not saying y'all full name, and Rajar. Thank y'all so much because it is very helpful. I didn't expect it at all, but I appreciate it because not being able to do my side jobs and stuff like that, can't go out and do anything right now. It comes in handy for many different reasons. So I appreciate it. I really do. I really do. It's a big help. So let's see. Hey Lulu, glad you got it out and on. Man, I had a plan. Harassment. I'm struggling. All prayers, God. We need to rest. Yes, Lulu. I hope you recover quickly and get some rest. Exactly, because that's why I say I feel like today is just the day that I'm coming down off everything. So I do feel tired. So I understand. I understand all the way, honey. Lisa Harris. I've been had that surgery, but God is good and no heavy lifting for a while. Yep, I'm not gonna lift anything. Take it easy and here. Glad to see you. Thank you, A Howell. What? I don't want popcorn. DJ. Glad you're healing and wish you a speedy recovery. Thank you so much. The medical field is trained to save your life. They're not trained to care about your emotions or body's energy. That was crazy that they wouldn't do your surgery. Yeah, that man. Yeah. Thank you, PNG. Listen, I'm struggling to recover from this hysterectomy. You have to let yourself heal. The gas pains are horrible, and if you had an infection that was serious, I'm glad you're okay, MGL. Yeah, I don't have any of the gas pain or anything like that, but I think it's just, like I said, being on all the medication and stuff and the pain leading to it, and then the fast approach of just, surgery, just, I think that's what's all doing it right now. But yeah, I am letting myself relax. Homestead arrangements doesn't go through for insurance. Know that most hospitals offer connects. Yeah, exactly. They working with me and trying to get me the insurance. But yeah, they done came up with more options and stuff like that. So yeah, I am going through everything I can because, like I said, I'm just grateful that they did it. And I know I have I know my hospital bills is extremely high now. Just from going there them 4 days and all the blood work and the scans, and I even had ultrasounds, all that stuff that was done before surgery on different days. So let me say, I hate to admit it, but once you work, sorry y'all. But I once worked for an alcoholic surgeon. So maybe it's a blessing that surgery did not work on you. Yes, exactly. I feel the same way because of how he was when he came to that room. Something was not right. He was foaming and rocking. Okay. Trying not to cough, y'all, because it's sore. I just shake my head. Yes, they have funds called. Air funds to cost. Bill, unfortunately, it's all about the money in the medical business. He probably didn't want to do the surgery. Probably. He wanted me to come to his office. He kept saying, come to my office around Friday and we'll talk about doing surgery. But I need the surgery now. Like, it's a must. Like, if we're running out of time, I need it now. For the way the gallbladder was already was. So, it's just like, I feel like it was about money. He wanted to go another option. And he wanted me to deal directly with his office. Traveling through said, I know the pain. I said the same thing. My first was infected in. Wow, traveling through. Ain't no telling, Lulu. Some seasoned doctors do not stay up to the latest medicines and technologies. Exactly, exactly. Glad you're doing better. I hadn't seen a video in a while, and I was getting concerned about you. Had same procedure. It will get better. Pray, pray and take care. Thank you, Charlotte T. MGL is back. Think without MGL. It's not a good week. Oh my goodness, Big Niecy. Give it Lord Jesus Christ for your heaven and care of you. So thankful, Lord. That she did not touch you at all due to his false diagnosis. Exactly, exactly. I say Jehovah God was with me the whole time, cause I just think about how he was looking and acting. I did not want that man. I wouldn't have wanted him to touch me at all. Talking about doing no surgery. He just was not there. He was not. Then he went down and had words with the doctor, with the ER doctor that knew I needed the surgery. It's just, yeah. So glad you're up and moving. Please be careful and allow yourself to heal. That's what I'm doing, MG. Not doing too much at all. Like I'm moving around because I have to move. That's encouraged. But outside of that, I'm not doing anything. Hey Sheila Willa. Thank you. Catias, take it easy. That's the plan. My brother had emergency surgery and the hospital paid for it. He was uninsured at the time. We'll be praying that they cover you in full. Thank you, MG. Code Red. Hey fam, good to see you back. Hey Code Red. So yeah, y'all, but I'm not finna be on here long at all. I'm about to get off so I can try to relax as much as possible. Like I say, today is just like an emotional day. I'm not on pain meds anymore. I got pain meds, but I ain't need none today. The last time I took one was yesterday morning. So 3 days post-op, no pain meds as of today. So I think that's good. Everything is progress. Okay. Um, my appointment is not until Friday, where I go and see a PA from the hospital. Of course, I won't see the surgeon no more, unless she have to do another surgery or something. But from now on, I just see like I guess the PAs or whatever. So that's scheduled for next Friday. So yeah, we'll go from there. I'm just really ready to I can already tell it's a complete lifestyle change, a complete one, because I have to be really careful what I eat. A lot of people say they eat whatever they want. I'm not gonna be one of them people where I go eat fatty, greasy stuff and all that type of stuff, because now I don't have the gallbladder to rely on. I have my liver to rely on, dropping the bowel, where it needs to be. That's just one other organ I don't have, so I'm not finna go and eat all type of this fatty food, processed foods, and all that, and make things worse. No, it's almost, some people say having this procedure is like a second chance. I saw that and I'm like, what? It's like, because you need to eat right. And y'all know I try to do that, but they saw gallstones 2020. And that when they sent down for the surgeon in 2020, the surgeon said I did not need to have it taken out. And I'm just wondering, was it this same man back in 2020 when I got sick? If y'all have been following me, I got really sick, and they said I didn't need to take it out, but they saw big gallstones. So you talking about 3 years? I had went and them gallstones had got bigger and more and multiplied and got bigger, and to put me into this state. So now And you know what? And I feel like God, for years, has been prepping me for us eating healthy. Because y'all know I've attempted it, even with the prep and stuff. A couple years ago, 2020, I told you, I don't want to prep and get a lot of processed food, high sodium food. And a lot of people had things to say about that. It was like, well, you got to do what you got to do. And it always in my mind, but what if you get sick or something and then you got all that junk and you can't eat it? Either you eat it and be sick, or you don't eat it and you starve. So when I look at it, then you look at the garden stuff and all that, I feel like everything was being worked and I didn't know. You know how you do things, and you have your reason to do, but God have His reasons to push you to do it. So I've always said because of the GERD situation that we had to eat healthy, but now I have an even bigger reason that I have to eat healthy. They say a lot of fatty foods and greasy foods and stuff gonna go straight through you. Um, well, I guess that's for some people. Because my mom had hers taken out years ago, and that they everybody body different. So, um, yeah, but hers was planned, whereas mine wasn't. So that's gonna be another thing. Um, I'm glad I got the garden. Which stuff is growing in the garden? I walked out there yesterday. It looked like it's about to rain. So I've been keeping myself out of like the dampness or whatever. So I may, if I feel like I may walk out there today, I may film. I can film, y'all. I just can't bend down and do nothing. So I saw a couple squash that needed to be harvested yesterday when I walked because I hadn't been out there in over a week because I was in so much pain. I hadn't been out there in over a week, so they was watering everything. So when I walked out there yesterday, I did see a couple squash and stuff. So I have somebody to cut that because I can't do it, but I can't film them doing it. I can hold a camera and film, but even that's slow right now because my body just trying to get it together, I guess. Get it together. I ain't never been slowed down this much. Even after having the kids, I wasn't slowed down. I'm slowed down now. Like, yeah. I think the main thing, I want fruit. I'm craving fresh fruit. So I may have to order Sam's Club, like strawberries and stuff. That's what I'm really, really craving. And like I said, I don't need any processed foods. Um, and stuff like that. So I'll probably do a curbside order for strawberries and I want blueberries. That's what I'm really, really craving. So I'll probably do that and then just pretty much chill. Sam's hosted. See friends. Yeah, thank you so much, Sam. Hey, Cassie Scott. Thank you. Magnesium citrate, bile salts, vitamin D. Hold on, I'm driving through. That's a lot at once. That's a lot at once, honey. But thank you for that information. Cassius Scott said you could have withdrawal from the anesthesia. I think that's what it is. I feel kind of like it's withdrawal. And you got to think about all the anesthesia. And like I said, they had me on heavy medicine. Each day that I came in, they was putting me on IV drips. I only took one R medication. Everything else was through the IV. And that was a Percocet. And that was something they gave me really quick. Everything else was like all these pain things that I can't even hardly pronounce. So with all of that and then the anesthesia and then I had to take I was taking hydrocodone with amphetamine or something like that is what they gave me to come home with. So I took that the first 2 days and like I said today I ain't have to take anything. So I have a lot of stuff that I feel like my body is coming down on. So it may be withdrawal from it. I thought the anesthesia would probably be done in 24 hours, but I'm hearing it's probably not. What does that mean? Withdrawal from anesthesia. Trying to do Himalayan salt is the best when cooking. Little to water as well. Okay, and I got a lot of Himalayan salt traveling through. Last year I got so sick of head. Need to pray about this year because of it. Oh wow, Chris. I would say plan it. Cause we never know. It could be worth it, this year. It's good to hear you have the garden and you're already disciplined to eat right. Yes, MG. Yep, exactly. Kitty Queen, Tuna Girl. Take it easy and get well. That's the plan. Not at once, LOL. Oh no, traveling through. Thank you, Chris. Weeks, sometime months from anesthesia to diminish. Oh wow. Wow. Thank you, Snowball. The crazy kitty cat. I like that name. Thank you. So y'all, let me go and get off of here. I'm probably gonna try to take a nap because I feel tired. But I just wanted to pop on, let y'all know how I'm feeling. Um, I may be able to get a video out that I had already done the day after surgery. I went to, I think, Dollar Tree or something. But I haven't been out and about, and I don't plan on going out and about, especially with the way this weather is. I don't want no relapse, none of that type of stuff. I am big on staying inside and trying to heal, um, you know, and stuff like that. But I may get that out. It just depends on how I feel. I'm not pushing myself to do anything um extra. I'm just trying to let my body just catch up with everything. How do you feel better? Thank you, Eves. Thank you. All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and get off of here. I want y'all to be safe. And like I say, thank y'all for all y'all support. Um, I appreciate it so much. Your emails and everything. So, um, thank you traveling through. So I will see y'all in the next one if it's God's will. Okay. Bye.